there, traveler! With the introduction of double character banners in Genshin, you're most likely on a mission to collect and hoard Primogems. I'm Ness, and today we'll be ranking the best ways to farm Primogems without breaking the bank. We'll be separating the methods you can get Primogems into 3 categories: one-time events, recurring events, and limited time events. Within each category, we'll also rank each method by which are the fastest way for you to get those sweet Primogems. Before we begin, tell me in the comments, what is the longest amount of time you've saved up to pull for your favorite character? A little birdie told me that comments are good for the YouTube algorithm, so while you're down there, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons to show some love for my channel since it's brand new. Personally, I grinded for about 2 months to get Hu Tao and the Staff of Homa, and really might have saved myself some time if I had a guide like this. This video is gonna be quite a long one, so get comfortable and tape Paimon's mouth shut so she can't interrupt. Join me, travelers, as we discuss what are some of the best ways for you to farm Primogems in Genshin Impact. Alright, first up, let's look at the one-time events that give you Primogems. This category has, by far, the most amount of options for you to obtain Primogems. But at the same time, they are also quite limited in the amount of Primogems you can get from them. This makes them useful for beginners, but if you clock in enough hours, it's quite possible for you to exhaust all of them within a few months. Number 1. Tutorials. Tutorials are, by far, the quickest way to farm Primogems. But at the same time, they don't really provide a lot, only getting like 1 or 2 Primogems per tutorial. You'll be raking them in the first few weeks, since there's a new tutorial every time you encounter something new. After that, you'll have to wait for new updates to earn a few Primogems. mihoyo can't earn their billions if they put out too quickly, if you know what I mean. At the time of writing this script, version 2.3, there are approximately 250 tutorials, which means there are approximately 250 to 275 Primogems to be made solely from tutorials. Quick and clean, this is the perfect method for beginners, just like Number 2. Teleportation points. Teleportation points, probably the most convenient thing to have in Genshin, provide easy access to the vast, currently available world of Teyvat. I'd ask Paimon how these things work, but she's still got her mouth taped shut, as it should be. There are a total of 120 teleportation points scattered throughout Mondstadt, Lyria, and Inazuma. Unlocking a teleportation point grants you 5 Primogems, and unlocking all available teleportation points grants you about 600 Primogems. Not a bad haul for something you surely end up wanting to seek out during your journey anyways. Number 3. One-time domains. In Genshin, there are many different types of domains. They're a bit, difficult to explain, but basically these are what they look like. So today we'll be focusing on one-time domains, which allow you to enter multiple times, but you can only claim the reward once. In contrast to other domains, you don't have to spend resin to obtain the rewards. Currently, there are 12 one-time domains available, each of which grant 40 Primogems, for a total of 480 Primogems. As you can imagine, these are a quick way to earn Primogems and give you quite a decent amount, so keep an eye out for them. Number 4. The Statue of the Seven. Resonating with a Statue of the Seven will reveal a new area of the map, as well as 5 Primogems. There are 5 statues in Mondstadt and Lyria, as well as 6 in Inazuma. The statues of each nation all share the same level, so leveling up one statue will level up all the other statues. The statues in Mondstadt and Lyria reward you with 10 Primogems per level up, while Inazuma rewards you with a whopping 60 Primogems. To level up the statues, you need 65 Anemoculus, 130 Geoculus, and 180 Electroculus. That's a total of 800 Primogems and a lot of extra stamina, so happy hunting. The statues are relatively high on the list since it's possible to collect all the required Culuses, in less than a week if you use a guide and rush quite a bit. However, even if you like to take things slowly, the first few levels don't really require as many Oculus's and can be leveled up relatively quickly. Number 5. Character Hangout Events. After reaching Adventure Rank 26, you'll receive a story key for every 8 daily commissions completed. Use these keys to unlock hangout events with specific characters. You can currently hang out with only 9 characters, but more are likely to be on the way, so don't worry if you can't hang out with your favorite character yet. Each hangout event has upwards of about 5 endings, but you only get Primogems for 3 of those. You get 20 Primogems for each ending and 60 Primogems for each character hangout event. Multiply that by 9 and you'll get 540 Primogems across all 9 characters. Number 6. Character Story Quests. Character Story Quests, as the name suggests, focus on various playable characters and your interactions with the traveler. These are named after the character's constellation and can be unlocked using story keys. Yes, the same keys that unlock character hangout events. Each character story quest gives you 60 Primogems, but of course, it's only special and has 2 story quests giving you a total of 120 Primogems, and it takes about a day to complete. These are just the icing on the cake for players who really enjoy the story in Genshin, like me. Not only do they allow you a greater insight into your favorite character, they also add on quite a bit to Genshin's lore. I really love Zhongli's story quests. That shit made me cry. Number 7. Archon Quests. Archon Quests follow the Traveler and Paimon as they search for the Traveler's long-lost sibling. These quests are currently divided into 4 regions: Mondstadt, Liyue, Khaenri'ah, and Inazuma. Archon quests are unlocked once you enter a region. These are the main quests of the region, and while they might seem quite lengthy, they finish quite quickly. Just like I heard the Lady of the Night say about your daddy, am I right? Mondstadt and Liyue's first arcs each reward 300 Primogems, while Liyue's second arc, which actually focuses on the Traveler and Khaenri'ah, awards 120 Primogems, and Inazuma's arc awards 360 Primogems. That's quite a few Primogems just for completing the main story quests. Number 8. World Quests. World quests are represented by blue exclamation marks over a diamond and provide information about Teyvat's world. World quests focus on the people who live in the region, whereas Archon quests focus on the stories of the Archons and the regions. Although not every world quest will reward you with Primogems, those that do usually award you between 20 and 80 Primogems per quest. You can tell which quests give you Primogems by viewing the quest menu description. Upfront and honest about what you'll be getting by the end of the night, unlike bios on Tinder. Number 9. World Series Quests. I'm hoping that quest doesn't sound like a nonsense word to you at this point, because they sure are to me. The quest series is similar to the previously mentioned world quests, but divides the entire quest into more chapters. For example, quests like the Sacred Sakura Cleaning Ritual and the Tatara Tales are part of a series. World quest series usually take longer to complete, but they also have better rewards. 150 to 220 Primogems per series. A decent reward for your time, especially if you're, again, a story junkie like me. Number 10. The Adventurer's Handbook. The Adventurer's Handbook is divided into 9 chapters and serves as a guide of sorts. It's a useful handbook that serves several functions. It offers rewards based on your progress, tracks your commissions and which region you want them to be in, displays the available domains in the rewards, and tracks the location of enemies and their possible drops. It's a must-have item for any aspiring adventurer. And treasure hoarders, but you get my point. You'll be rewarded for finishing each chapter of the handbook. You'll receive 50 Primogems for completing chapters 1 to 3, 100 Primogems for completing chapters 4 to 6, and 150 Primogems for completing chapters 7 to 9. For completing all 9 chapters, you'll receive a total of about 900 Primogems. Number 11. The Serenity Pot. The Serenity Pot, also known as the teapot by players, allows you to create and decorate your own realm within. Great for the player who wants to play Animal Crossing, but with more waifus and optional gambling. Oh my god. After reaching Adventure Rank 28, also known as AR 28, and completing the first chapter of the Archon quest in Liyue, the teapot gadget is unlocked. Completing the quest, A Teapot to Call Home, will grant you access to your very own teapot realm. Your friends can visit your teapot in co-op mode and vice versa. Absolutely nothing to do with flexing your teapot designs, no sir. The teapot offers a variety of ways for players to farm more Primogems, though the grind can be quite tedious. There are 2 ways to farm for Primogems. Number 1, building the trust rank, and number 2, setting up your character's favorite furnishing set. Building your trust rank may be a faster way to farm those Primogems if you're a newer player with fewer characters. Making new furniture for the first time will boost your trust rank. There are numerous advantages to increasing your trust rank, but the main advantage we're focusing on today is those sweet Primogems. There are a total of 10 trust ranks, and each level rewards you with 60 Primogems. That's a total of 600 Primogems just for creating furniture. The other way to farm for Primogems is to set up furniture sets. Each playable character, except for the Traveler, has 2 favorite furnishing sets. When you invite them to their favorite furnishing set, also known as a gift set for the first time, you'll be rewarded with unique dialogue and 40 Primogems per character. There are a total of 27 gift sets, each with 1 to 6 characters who prefer that set. If you have all the characters, you'll have a total of 3,440 Primogems from building your character's gift set. You can earn a total of 4,040 Primogems just from the teapot. Of course, this method of Primogem farming takes an absolute boatload of time because you need to constantly unlock new furniture recipes and create new furniture. There's quite a bit to unpack just from the teapot. It's practically an entire life simulator within Genshin. So leave a comment if you'd like me to do a more in-depth teapot guide. Number 12. Adventure Rank Rewards. In Genshin, your Adventure Rank, also known as AR, is your level. Your world level will increase at certain AR levels, increasing the difficulty and rewards of monsters, bosses, and leyline outcrops. As your AR level rises, more features become available, such as domains, co-op mode, and the all-important Spiral Abyss. More on that horror later. You will, of course, be rewarded for increasing your AR level. The highest level you can currently achieve is AR 60 and World Level 8. Any adventure EXP earned at AR 60 will then be converted into Mora. That's a total of 1,100 Primogems for working harder and growing older. What is this? The socialist movement? Increasing your AR is relatively simple at first, but your progress will eventually begin to plateau after a certain point. Personally, I've been playing since February 2021, and only recently have I reached AR 56. Still got a ways to go before I can claim my elderly person's benefit from the commies. Is this a family safe channel or not at this point?
Political jokes are fine, okay?
Oh my god. Number 13. Achievements. Getting achievements is similar to your AR in that it's relatively simple at first, but progress will eventually plateau after a certain point. But, as my teachers told us in preschool, there are always new and hidden achievements to strive for. Unless you're one of those, special ones that the teachers say that you're always useless and will never achieve anything in life because you're slow. Yeah, I know. Moving on to happier things like Primogems. For completing each achievement, you'll receive 5 to 20 Primogems, and there are a total of 536 achievements at the time of writing the script. That's a rough estimate of 4,098 Primogems based solely on achievements. It may not seem like much, but they sure do add up. Whew, and we've reached the end of the first section. I don't know if I can take this anymore. Oh, that's what your mama said last night! Now, we'll take a look at recurring events that can give you Primogems. These are regularly occurring events that refresh after a certain amount of time and are one of the best ways to farm for Primogems. Number 1. Test Run Character Trials. Each banner comes with a new character trial. Testing the featured 5-star character gives you 20 Primogems. You'll get 40 Primogems for double banners with 2 featured 5-star characters. With the hype of each banner, this should come pretty naturally to you if you like to play with the new toys mihoyo deigns to bless us with as our almighty overlords. Number 2. Daily Commissions. This becomes available after reaching AR 12 and completing the world quest Every Day a New Adventure. One of the 2 free, renewable methods of farming Primogems is to do daily commissions. Hooray! You get a total of 60 Primogems each day, 40 for 4 commissions, and another 20 when you check in with the Adventurers Guild. Commissions will reset at 4 AM server time, so make sure to finish your commissions before then to earn your Primogems. Once you've gotten into this groove, you'll be inculcated into the highly exclusive group of players who diligently perform their dailies in this game. Also known as, drumroll please, the Genshin Impact Addicts. Hi, my name is Ness and I'm a Genshin-holic. Number 3. Chests. Chests are classified into 5 types. A cup, B cup, C cup, D cup, and way too big, how do you even stand up straight, woman? Okay, in all seriousness, chests are classified into 5 types. Common, exquisite, precious, luxurious, and remarkable. Remarkable chests only contain blueprints for the teapot. And this is another example of remarkable chests. All sorts of chests will spawn. Unprotected chests in the wild, chests protected by mobs of puzzles, hidden or buried chests, and even encased in dendrovines or rocks. We call the ones you find in rocks stoners. Another thing about wild chests is that they technically do respawn, just really slowly. Common chests will give you 0 to 2 Primogems, exquisite 2 to 5, precious 5 to 10, and luxurious 10 to 40. The number of Primogems appears to be pre-programmed, so you never know how many Primogems you'll receive. Number 4. Daily check-ins. Genshin has a daily check-in system online with set rewards for each day you check in. It resets on the 1st of each month and refreshes every day at 11:59 PM in your local time. First 3 Wednesdays of the month provide 20 Primogems for a total of 60 Primogems throughout the month. It's just another way our overlords and mihoyo gets us to behave. Right, Paimon? It's okay, Paimon. Stay quiet. Number 5. Stellar Reunion. Did you know that there's a special welcome back event for returnee players in Genshin? Yeah, I didn't know this too. It rewards players with Primogems, fragile resin, double drop opportunities for domains or leyline outcrops, and even a Mappa mare, a 4-star catalyst weapon. So, how exactly do you get this special event to happen? Well, first you need to check some boxes. You must be AR 10 or higher, have not logged in the last 14 days, and have not activated the Stellar Reunion event in the past 45 days. When the event is activated, you can claim your Reunion awards, which include 100 Primogems, fragile resin, and other rewards. You can collect 400 Primogems, fragile resin, and other rewards over the next 5 to 7 days of logging in. It doesn't actually have to be back-to-back logins. The 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 5th day grants you 100 Primogems. It's like the 12 days of Christmas, except not 12 days and it happens all year round, but it works, I guess?
On the first day of Stella, my sweet love gave to me 100 Primogems, 16 husbandos, 1 Paimon, 28 waifus, and a massive gambling addiction.
Number 6, the Spiral Abyss. And here's the one everyone has been waiting for, the beloved Spiral Abyss. JK, I low-key hate it, it can curl up and wither in the corner for all The Spiral Abyss is one of the best places for late game players to earn Primogems. The Spiral Abyss, which is divided into 2 sections, the Abyss Corridor and the Abyss Moonspire, is significant in Tevat lore. However, in this video, we're focusing on the Spiral Abyss as a method for farming Primogems. Leave a comment if you'd like me to delve deeper into the lore of the Spiral Abyss. The Spiral Abyss has 8 floors and only 2 types of challenges. Number 1, clear the chamber in a certain amount of time, and number 2, protect the ley line monolith with a certain amount of health remaining. After clearing all 8 floors of the Abyss Corridor, the Abyss Moonspire will be permanently unlocked. The Abyss Moonspire resets on the 1st and the 16th of the month. Each time it resets, a new blessing will appear. These blessings provide a variety of buffs and usually play into the strengths of the current 5-star character on the banner. Each floor is further subdivided into 3 chambers. You'll need 9 stars to collect all the rewards for each floor. Obtaining 9 stars in the Abyss Corridor grants you 300 Primogems for a total of 2,400 Primogems across all 8 floors. Unfortunately, these rewards can only be claimed once. Obtaining 9 stars in the Abyss Moonspire grants you 150 Primogems for a total of 600 Primogems across all 4 floors. The Abyss Moonspire is notoriously challenging, but if you manage to achieve 36 stars during both phases of the Abyss Moonspire, you'll earn 1,200 Primogems per month. As you can see, this gives you a heck load of Primogems, but is super time consuming and frustrating for some players. Plus, you don't really get it till mid-game or late game, so despite many players swearing up and down by this method to farm Primogems, this ranks at the bottom of the recurring events category for me. That's all for events under the recurring category that gives you Primogems. Lastly, we'll talk about the limited time category. Events in this category are only available for a limited time and rewards cannot be claimed past the expiry date. This is a decent way to get Primogems, but are by nature unreliable and maybe even a little stressful sometimes. Number 1. Web events. Web events will occasionally award players with Primogems for completing specific objectives. They usually require you to do something in-game, for example, log in or spend resin, before you can claim the rewards. The amount of Primogems awarded during each web event varies. It could be as few as 30 or as many as 450. It is usually accompanied by other rewards such as Adventurous Experience, Mystic Enhancement Ore, and Mora. Number 2. Events Story Quests. Events are one of the best ways to earn Primogems for late game players. Some events have more acts and thus rewards than others, but longer events usually give you around 1,000 Primogems and special event-only items like weapons or teapot decorations. However, events have a time limit. Some events require you to log in every day to claim all the rewards, while others can be completed in less than a day really. Certain events may not be brought back after they have expired, so plan your playtime accordingly. Lord knows this game can feel like a part-time job sometimes. Number 3. Redeem promotional codes. Promo code redemption is close to the bottom of the list because they are usually only available during social media events, live streams, celebratory milestones, or something similar. The most common way to obtain a promo code is through live streams. They usually occur once a month or once every 2.5 months. They give out 3 promo codes every live stream, each with 100 Primogems and a different reward, such as Hero's Wit or Mystic Enhancement Ore. Certain businesses may also provide promo codes for specific purchases. The rewards appear to be entirely made up of Primogems. Number 4. Free handouts from mihoyo. We've finally arrived to the end of the list. Congratulations on making it this far. You must be pretty desperate for Primogems, huh? mihoyo will occasionally send out free Primogems, dubbed Primogems, via in-game mail. They distribute Primogems as version maintenance compensation, developer oversight compensation, or whenever Genshin reaches a certain milestone. The most consistent Primogems mihoyo gives us are version maintenance compensation and scheduled bug fixes. These are sent to us after significant updates about once every 6 weeks. We receive 300 Primogems in compensation for a total of 600 Primogems. mihoyo also sometimes send Primogems over a few days during other significant milestones, such as Genshin's anniversary. Please don't start throwing hands in the comments. You don't have to log in every day to collect the Primogems. As long as you collect them before mail expires, you're good. Well, that's all there is to it. A comprehensive list of every single way you can farm Primogems in Genshin without breaking the bank. Late game players may have difficulty farming Primogems, and for good reason. Most methods of earning Primogems aren't renewable, and you end up collecting most of them when you first start out. That's when you begin grinding events for Primogems. Did I overlook any methods of farming Primogems, or do you have any suggestions for more effective Primogem farming? Please let me know in the comment section below. Remember to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to be notified whenever I post a new video. Stay spicy and Godspeed, traveler.